Binnenkort draait Iron Man nummer 3. Nu.nl interviewde cast en regisseur.
In Iron Man 3,
yes,
you play a stripped-down Tony Stark. What's the biggest challenge in playing him that way?
Well, you tend to rely on, CGI is going to make you look really hip, and then you just crack some jokes, and then you look mad, or you look, hurt. We really wanted to go kind of back to more what Jon Favreau had been doing in the first Iron Man, which is you sensed a little vulnerability, you understood his struggles, and you saw him changing. Because in Iron Man 2 and in Avengers, Tony is basically a different version of the same guy. So we wanted to remind ourselves of why audiences liked him to begin with. He's someone who is growing and growing up, and a very human guy.
Hopefully what we've arrived at was the answer to the challenge, which is a film that has a lot of elements, it's really big, but it still, I think, is character-centric and relates to Tony Stark as a human being.
Nothing's been the same since New York. You experience things, and then they're over. I can't sleep. And when I do, I have nightmares.
You're playing Tony Stark now for the 4th time, if you count the Hulk, I think it's the 5th time.
Yes, I count it.
Yeah, that's good. But it must feel like some sort of routine by now.
It really depends, attitude is everything, Like, I should be incredibly grateful. And sometimes my neurosis will say, oh, God, I don't know how to keep making this, for whatever it is, It's always a group of people. I'm just kind of like the front man for a band, but it's all about the songs, Do you have a good... It doesn't matter how cool I think I am. If I'm not singing a good song, nobody's going to come to the concert.
This must be the 4th time you're playing Pepper now. Mm-hmm. Can feel like some sort of routine.
I don't know. In every movie she keeps doing more interesting things, so if they keep evolving it and making it more and more interesting, yeah.
Is it something you would demand?
That's not how it works in Hollywood. Not anymore, anyway.
But how do you keep things, like, spiced up for yourself?
In terms of playing Pepper Potts?
Yeah.
Well, they do it for me. I mean, this role, there was so much more to do, and Pepper got to put on the Iron Man suit, and I was like, wow, I was really surprised when I read the script how much interesting different things there were for her to do.
How many sequels can the audience bear,
Well, that's the thing about comic books, though, isn't it? Is that they're always ongoing. There's always another comic book story to tell. For instance, someone asked me this morning about, is there going to be another Predator film? And my answer was, well, I don't know. You'd have to figure out a very compelling reason why there needs to be another Predator film. What's the other story to tell?
It's a risk, yeah.
But with Iron Man, there's always another superhero story. There's always another reason for the gunslinger to saddle up his horse and go off to fight another gunslinger. You can always come up with that.
Iron Man 3 draait vanaf 24 april in de bioscoop.